Hello everybody.
Welcome back to another video. We hope you're all okay. We've been pretty busy over the last few weeks. I'm currently finishing my degree, so I'm writing my thesis, which is taking up most of my time at the moment, but I'm nearly there, so one more week and then I'll hopefully be done. But we wanted to take some time to thank you for all your comments, all your messages on the last video. You had a lot of ideas what else we could do, how we could live at first down there. And it's been really helpful. It started to spark some more discussions between Jack and me. So yeah, it's been really good. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah, there was a couple of ideas, I think in particular, that hearing you guys send them back to us made us realise that, hey, we've discounted a few things maybe a little bit too early on. And, you know, we want to achieve these goals. This does actually help. So yeah, we sat down and had some good conversations and came with some good ideas.
Yeah, one of the things that we maybe have discarded too quickly was mobile homes.
What's wrong with this one? Oh, nothing, Tommy. It's tip top.
We had initially looked into them, but the ones that we saw, we didn't really like the look of them, and we also couldn't really imagine living in there and working in there and it really being enough space and comfortable to live in for a long period of time. So yeah, we kind of discarded them, but then a couple of days ago, actually, Jack found one online in one of the Facebook groups for the Algarve. And so we've got some exciting news.
Yes, we managed to purchase it straight away. So we negotiated a really good deal. And a big thank you actually to Jan in particular, because Jan was the one who really sparked this up. He sent me a message personally and was like, you really need to look more into mobile homes. There's some great ones out there. So after that, I spent the last 2 weeks looking on Facebook and managed to find one which has everything that we need, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's kind of like a blank canvas. I don't actually know how old it is. It's a couple of years old and it's been lived in, so it's not a new one, it's secondhand. But it's very bright. It has a lot of windows, lots of light coming in. And I think we will need to do a little bit of work to it, give it a coat of paint and just kind of do some bits and pieces. But I can see that being really nice if we put a little bit of work into it.
I don't know, I'm really looking forward to getting there and getting things built up, maybe building a deck outside so we can have barbecues and bring the indoors outside and things. It's going to be really nice.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited and I'm just so glad that we found a way that we can live on the land right away. I think that was just a thing that's why we were so attached to the container home idea as well. Like, we love the container home anyway, but just this idea of living on the land right away, being able to definitely get a dog, get chickens, just experience the living on the land and the seasons on there. So that's what makes me really happy.
Yeah, that's it. And I mean, the price that Lorraine, the owner, negotiated with us, 7,000, that's so cheap. That's even cheaper than it would have cost to get the yurt and everything fitted. So it's going to work out really well. It's hopefully going to get us to save up for our goal of building the thing just that little bit quicker. It's going to be great, I can't wait.
And it's just going to be a real adventure. So this means we also have a lot of stuff to figure out, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I'm going to hopefully try and help out a little bit here while Hannah gets her university figured out. We've got solar, got to figure out how to get solar so it can be off the grid and power the office and all the things that we need there, power tools, etc. We've got to get the water figured out. We have a well on the land, but we need to figure out if that's able to drink from there and how we're going to get that over across the land.
We need to get a composting toilet.
We do. I need to figure out more about composting toilets. I don't want one that's too smelly, so I need to figure out that, because that's going to be my job, emptying that toilet every week. So I need to get one that's not too bad there for inside. Yeah, but we've got lots to do. It's going to keep me busy. I do like having a job.
And he does like getting obsessed with these things and spending 2 weeks doing nothing else and knowing everything about every possible way to do it. So
this is true. But yeah, so I'm always open to ideas. If you guys have got any help or can recommend any composting toilets that don't stink, please leave them in the comments and I'll check them all out and do my research.
These are the kinds of topics we will now discuss. What toilet should we get?
For the next 2-3 months. But yeah, so also we've got travel plans to Portugal. We need to get down there to pick it up. Not really sure how this is going to work out. We're getting so much conflicting information from the internet.
Yeah, so she needs this mobile home to be moved by mid of June latest. So we have now booked flights to go down the beginning of June for 2 weeks. Have a few days to get the ground ready, get it sorted, making sure it can be delivered. We might have to chop down like a bit of a tree here and there to get it through. So a couple of days to sort this out, then pick up the mobile home, and then having like a couple of like a week or so to really get it ready, get installed there,
Get it painted,
get it ready for us to move in when we then finally move down there in August. But yeah, with this whole situation, we don't know. We were able to book a flight, so there are flights technically.
I'm a resident, so that should make it easier to get down there. It's more, is Germany going to let us come back in at the end of that 2
are they
weeks?
going to let me go around because I'm not a resident? And is it really a valid reason for traveling and all these things? So we don't know. We said we're just going to risk it. We booked flights that we can, where we can change the dates if we have to, which is good just in case. But yeah, we'll see how all of that goes.
Yeah, and if you guys have any advice there, I'd love to hear what you think we should do. Should we cancel them? Should we move them? Should we do it? Should we not do it?
Have you been traveling recently?
Yeah, have you heard any stories?
experiences?
That would be really good to find out. Yeah, so please help us out again. That'd be brilliant.
But all in all, it's great news. We're getting closer. We're making big steps forward, which is really exciting. And yeah, we're also happy that we can, once we get down there in August, show you so much more content. And even in June, if we get down, we can show you so much more about renovating the mobile home and what we're doing there, how it is to live in there.
In the land right
lots
here.
of stuff coming.
First planting. I was thinking today maybe we could plant some things in June when we get down there to get a head start on things.
Yeah, it's not the right time for planting, unfortunately, because it'd be really dry. But we can see.
Fingers crossed. So much to learn. Well, thank you
Yeah.
guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're excited for us.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update of what's happening and say thank you again.
Thank you.
I think if we wouldn't have had people say, what about a mobile home? Then we wouldn't have looked into it again and we would have just rented something, and this way is much better. So thank you very much.
Obrigado.
Ciao.